but I won the cup. Came through heavy on it in a Bentley truck. It was me, young Avril, security tuck. In the back just in case one of y'all run up. One of y'all, all of y'all be stuck. When you see a young queen in the flesh, what's up? All I hate.
What the fuck is up with you guys? I've been promising and teasing you guys for the past couple months, since like September, I think, about this content. Back in June, I revealed that the Avatar was coming to YouTube. Thank you guys for being patient. Oh, forgive me. So many things in my life has happened since then that caused me to keep pushing it back. So I know it seems like a bunch of excuses, but that's the truth, bitch. But don't worry, I have a later video that's coming out later on this year that's gonna explain everything that happened this year. So don't miss that. Awkward. So I almost forgot to introduce myself. I am Ava McQueen. However, after all this motherfucking time, it is finally coming the fuck out. My fucking debut video. So yay, sound effects somewhere. Yay. You know, I took a couple months off, but now it's game time, bitches. You have no idea. But I'm really happy to share my life with you guys. Like, this is gonna be such a fun journey, such an amazing thing to share with you guys. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be so much shit. I'm very sure, because my life is very fucking interesting and shit is always happening to me. So, you know, at this point, it's pretty much unpredictable. All right, all eyes on me. If I catch your ass looking at anything else but me, I'ma whoop your motherfucking ass like a runaway slave. Now play the motherfucking music.
Soon as I walk in, all eyes on me, ain't got no time for the talking. It's time to get the party sparking. Crowd start to split for the darling.
So this particular Thanksgiving took place in 2018. I lived with my sister Midnight at the time, and those times were pretty miserable for me. Me and my sister, we didn't have the best relationship. We would argue pretty much at least one time out of each week. So, you know, it was constant drama, and it was just really uncomfortable for me at that time. She'd do a lot of vindictive shit to me all the time just because she could. Her house, her rules, you know the deal. However, that wasn't the first time that I lived in a household with someone that was vindictive. So, but that's a whole nother video in itself. My cousin Trey is a masculine lesbian. We pretty much had a really good relationship coming up, but that was until I moved in with Midnight. I was still growing into my own person so early on, and I was really trying to figure everything out. And at that point, the cat was out of the bag that I was gay. That got out earlier that year, by the way. My family wasn't the most supportive about it. Shit. My family wasn't the most supportive about it. They kind of just tolerated it. They been knew that I was gay for years. So it really wasn't a huge surprise when they found out about it. It was kind of like a I told you so, or bitch, I knew that he was gay, bitch, I knew it. They were the type that was like, oh, be gay, but just don't be into all the makeup and wearing dresses and shit. Just be a boy, just do this and just do that. You know, they were very much that kind of ignorant when it came to men that were gay. But for some reason with lesbians, it was like totally different, and no one didn't really care about what lesbians did. I just found that very contradicting. I took that very personal, because if you genuinely support me, then me being gay as I want to be shouldn't even matter. Like, it should be unconditional if you really support me. All right, so it all started at Midnight's house. She has spent all day cooking and cleaning, because you never know who the fuck is gonna pop up. That particular week, I was not feeling it at all. I was so caught up in this boy that I really liked at school. Now, I really just didn't even know how to relay it to him that I had feelings for him or whatever. But that's another video in itself. But, you know, I just didn't even know how to deal with that. So I had a lot on my mind that particular week. I had no clue how to express it to him without it coming off weird. In my family, if you come over, they're gonna make you the butt of the joke. I'm just gonna let you know that now. It's because there's no cut cards. It doesn't matter if you don't want to play, or you just not even in the mood, or you don't even play like that at all. It doesn't even matter. You're going to be the butt of the joke. So Midnight gets really grumpy and bitchy whenever it becomes overwhelming for her for these events that she plans. And she's liable to spaz the fuck out on you because she's overwhelmed. Fuck it, I'm not doing it no more, that's it.
Bad I'm gone. Suck a get the
And this was starting to look a lot like one of those moments. She cooked all this food for us and unexpected guests, So she started to get pissed off because she felt like she was the only one that was doing stuff, you know, with the cooking, the cleaning, yada, 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 you know, the usual. But to us, because, you know, that's my sister, we know how she is. Very dramatic. And of course, I'll tune her ass the fuck out in the next room. Everybody knows the routine with Midnight. She gets mad, she goes off, then eventually she'll shut the fuck up. So that is why nobody entertains her. Food is ready, and in walks Trey.
Hey. How y'all doing?
Now, I already mentioned in the beginning that I had a dope relationship with Trey before I moved in with Midnight. And also, she had got the news that I was officially gay. To me, Trey has always been that kind of lesbian that feels like she has to, you know, assert herself around men because, you know, she has to feel like she's superior, she's dominant, or maybe even equal. Notorious for cracking jokes on men, crushing their egos, and just clowning them and sunning them. Which leads me to believe that she low-key has like a gay male prejudice. It feels like she's one of those kind of people that look down on gay men. Here comes the double standard because she's a woman that's gay. It doesn't really matter because no one doesn't care. But if it's a guy, then it's a whole nother story. So it plays into that prejudice. So it feels like she looks down on gay men because it makes her look more masculine. It makes her look more stronger to other people whenever, you know, she does that. It's really sad because we're all really in the same boat for real, but unfortunately a lot of lesbians do feel that way about gay men. That's a fact. But we ain't even gonna get into that. So Trey comes through the door, she speaks to everybody, and obviously I really wasn't feeling her at those times because, like I said, our relationship was kind of oil in the water for multiple reasons. Dinner is finished and now everyone is getting their plates. Everyone's making their way to the kitchen to go make their food. And I didn't want anyone to see me make my plate because at that time I was really insecure about my looks in high school and I was really self-conscious about my body weight at that time. However, I knew the moment I stepped out that room that I was going to be the butt of the joke. I go make my plate, a couple slices of ham, got a couple slices of sweet potatoes and, you know, macaroni and cheese and whatnot. And got me a motherfucking side plate for my motherfucking tater salad. At this point, everyone had ate and everyone was making their way back to the kitchen to get second. Midnight had a couple blunts going around and everyone was smoking and eating their food, enjoying everything. But of course, because they didn't already smoke, so now it's time to start the Thanksgiving clapbacks. Trey was the ringleader, of course, and Midnight was her sidekick. Kiki Kaka at every goddamn thing. So I made a separate plate for my potato salad. And it really wasn't that much, to be honest. And out of nowhere, damn, Holla, that's a big ass plate of fucking potatoes. Eat the whole fucking sack of potatoes right out with you. The fuck? But of course, Trey didn't stop there. He continued to say shit as I walked to the room. Ain't no all that motherfucking eating in the motherfucking room. It's Thanksgiving. Come the fuck on back out there room. Child, they knew I was notorious for going to fuck in the room and closing the motherfucking door on a hoe. So I come back to the dining room and I come take a seat at the table or whatever. I was so irritated and damn near lost my fucking appetite because I was uncomfortable because it was like, bitch, I ain't want to be sitting there while a bitch is talking shit about me and like, you think I'm gonna be able to enjoy my food? Like, no. So I ain't even want this shit no more. So I was being forced to sit at the table and take the fucking jokes. So Trey started rolling the fuck up again. Talking shit. Damn, look at his big ass. Man, this shit at that table. Look like a big ass stack of potatoes. Fucking my mashed potatoes. Everyone else. At this point, my fucking face is getting pink from all the embarrassment. And it's just like, bitch, I'm ready to go back to fucking the room. So I get my shit and I fucking go back to the fucking room. So fuck what she's talking about. So I go get my phone and I try to look for my earphones, but I couldn't find my fucking earphones because I was trying to listen to my fucking music to tune these bitches the fuck out. And of course, I couldn't find my fucking earphones. I was fucked. What happens when you back a cat into a corner? She pounces. So my other sister, Marjorie, was like, all right, y'all, leave him alone. He not even playing no more. Bitch, I was never playing. Trey like, man, he on that fucking bitch ass shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, if you that insecure, go lose some fucking weight or something. Now wait a minute. Now wait a minute. My sister Marjorie and DQ was in the room with me. I'm like, hold the fuck up. Hold on. Now hold on. Now hold on that. Now hold on. So I come out the room. I walk over there by the front door, and the couch was in between us, separating us, while she's on the other side. And I asked her flat out, like, so, like, what is the problem? Like, do you got a problem with me or something? No, because you've been really fucking with me all week, and it's becoming annoying, so what's the tea? She really was coming over all week long fucking with me. Running her mouth, sticking her nose in shit that doesn't have nothing to do with her. You know, trying to insert herself into me in Midnight's arguments and shit. She should have just kept her fucking mouth closed and went on about her business. But instead, she wanted to keep putting her 2 cents in everything. And she was doing it all week to me, just for no fucking reason. So, of course, I'm not going to sit here and take no shit from her. And, of course, anyone would feel like that was a personal attack. So Trey say, yo, if you don't get the fuck on with all that faggy ass shit, you a punk ass bitch and all the rest of this shit, right? She was on a 10 the moment the fuck I addressed that bitch. Baby girl, only thing I asked was a question. What you mad cause you got pressed? So I'm like, you motherfucking carpet munching, coochie bumping ass hoe. Who was you talking to? So she started putting her motherfucking hands in my face across the motherfucking couch. She's standing on the other side like this, doing all this shit. That's a red motherfucking flag, bitch. Don't do that. Bitch, that will get your ass a 1 ticket way to your ass whooping, bitch. If you ever argue with me, that's the worst thing that you can do is put your motherfucking finger in my face. So I told that bitch, look, I'm gonna put your hand down, put your motherfucking hand down, put your hand down, baby, before I have to hit your ass. So she dropped the motherfucking blunt. She walks around the couch as if the fuck she about to do something. So everybody runs to the motherfucking front door where the fuck I was at. Everyone's holding me back, he holding her back. Like literally the house is split the fuck up and everyone is holding her back and holding me back. Midnight and Tay Tay is holding Trey and Margarine and DQ is holding me back. I wasn't even trying to get to the bitch. I was just standing at the front door, popping my motherfucking shit. Because at this point, bitch, the gloves are motherfucking off. Cause this bitch then got me the fuck started. So she like, you faggy ass bitch, yelling over everyone's fucking heads and shoulders. So I'm like, you a dyke ass bitch, you an old hoe and your pussy stank. She charges at me again. My sisters are literally in between us like a fucking barricade trying to separate us. Like I'm over there by the front door and at this point the front door was wide the fuck open at this point. They're trying to keep us apart. We going back and forth, we talking our shit and stuff like that. And this bitch act like she wanna fight. And I'm just sitting there waiting like, okay, bitch, if you gonna put your motherfucking hands on me, bitch, then it's up. Like it is what it is. Like I'm not scared of you. Literally the whole fucking floor is in their peepholes, watching from their doors, trying to figure out what the fuck is happening. Marjorie pushes me out into the hallway to keep her from getting to me and keep me from getting to her. So I just walk the fuck out the hallway and go outside so I can cool the fuck off because bitch, I ain't got time for the shenanigans. Marjorie goes back into the house to try to go get her stuff and go get my stuff as well because it was no way that I was gonna sit at that table with those bitches. Midnight accuses Margarine of putting the battery in my back in the room from the jump to try to hype me up so that way I can go press Trey about what she been doing. And the thing is, that wasn't even fucking true because bitch, I don't need nobody to motherfucking put no battery in my back. Bitch, if I'm a pop, bitch, I'm a pop. And I'm a pop on whoever the fuck I feel like I want to pop on. Bitch, I ain't no gangster. Bitch, I ain't no motherfucking Muhammad Ali. But bitch, guess the fuck what? Bitch, you come for me, bitch, I'ma come at your ass back. Simple as that. They actually was in the room trying to calm me the fuck down. And when I got up to go out there to approach her, they was trying to hold me into the fucking room. But I ended up getting around them and I opened the door and I went the fuck out there to go talk my shit. Midnight gets in Marjorie's face and talking about, Marjorie, you better shut the fuck up in my fucking house. You better get the fuck out and all the rest of this bullshit, right? Marjorie like, bitch, I'ma say what the fuck I wanna say in this bitch. Ain't nobody gonna motherfucking hit me in my motherfucking mouth either. So what? So Midnight snatches Margarine up by her fucking hair, and then Margarine starts swinging back on her and pulling her hair too. But at this point, I had already heard the commotion from all the way outside. So I came running back into the fucking building, and I opened the door, and they're in the living room fighting. Falling all over the couch and shit, bitches getting their hair pulled the fuck out and every goddamn thing. Everybody is jumping into the fight and everyone is trying to break the fight up or whatever. and it's just getting crazy. So I pull Margarine from Midnight to try to separate them, and I end up pushing Margarine out the front door, like how she was pushing me out the front door in the first place. And so because Margarine got the last hit, Midnight went and tried to get loose from Tay-Tay and try to fight her again out in the hallway. Me, DQ, and Tay-Tay, we're all in the threshold of this small ass door, trying to hold everyone back, trying to make sure that nobody don't get to nobody because somebody is about to get fucking hurt. And suddenly I fucking feel like someone pushing me, like someone's fucking touching me as I'm trying to break them apart. I look back and it's Trey pushing me. This bitch is fucking pushing me like, and I'm like, the fuck? I'm not even fucking budging as she's pushing me, but it was the simple fact that, bitch, you're touching me. Why are you touching me? This bitch thinks I'm trying to jump my sister. It's actually fucking laughable at this point because it's like, why the fuck on God's green earth would I be trying to help one sister jump the other sister? Why the fuck? Bitch, I'm their brother. Like, what the fuck? Like, bitch, like, I'm trying to separate. Bitch, I'm not jumping. I'm assuming she thought that when I reached down to put my hand on top of Midnight's head, pull Margarine's hand from off of Midnight's hair. It probably looked like I was trying to hold her down so she can get hit, but really I was trying to get Margarine's hand off of her. What old people say, they be like, turn her loose, turn her loose. So I started pushing Trey back, like I'm literally in the middle, trying to hold these two bitches back. And I'm trying to push this bitch back too, cause bitch, why are you touching me? Bitch, I'm not jumping, so back the fuck off. So they managed to restrain Midnight long enough for us to walk off out the building. And Midnight charges after Margarine again when she got loose from Tay-Tay and DQ. She's outside on the front causing a fucking scene. We were damn near halfway out the goddamn parking lot, so bitch, we was all the way around the corner somewhere. Ended up getting her ass to go back in the house and get her to calm down like that. So I'm assuming they probably rolled up again to try to get the bitch to calm down or whatever like that. Because like, girl, how childish is it that bitch like you're mad because you didn't get the last hit? Like, what the fuck? So then I realized after I done cooled the fuck down that in the midst of all this drama and bitches throwing hands and everything, my niece and my nephew were literally at the table, still eating their food, unbothered as fuck, just watching. Child, I wish I'm trying to get on that level of unbotheredness, child, because all that, bitch, I would have been out my fucking chair and in the fucking mix of it if it was me, child. Oh, right, I was in the mix of it. Oh, right. So the beef went on for a couple more weeks, and it was just an ongoing thing between the entire immediate family. This happened with my immediate family. Who was right, who was wrong, who started it, who did this and who did that, and who shouldn't have said this and who shouldn't have said that. But maybe I might upload a video, a part 2 to this, so that way you guys can get the tea on what happened those next 3 weeks or so. I might save it for Pinkwall, because I'll be introducing Pinkwall to you guys very soon. So tune in. But that is it for today's video. God, this has been a long fucking video in filming. So you guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys really like this content, because I have a whole lot of stories to tell you guys about my life. It's something always fucking happening in my world, so you guys won't be fucking disappointed. So with that being said, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I hope to see you guys again in my next video. Bye, y'all.